All right, this figures. Go out, Rip Tula. Go out. Get out there. She's like, hello, everyone. We are trying to go live everywhere. So give me a second. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. It's working on Facebook this time.
Cool.
It did not yesterday. Yay. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Hi, Isabella. Hi, Jashan. Hello. Anybody who's watching on YouTube, hello. Amanda, I am so happy that you're here. I'm going to send an email letting everybody know we are alive now. Got to do all the things. And let's just hope baby cooperates because we all know probably will not. Maybe though, we'll see. All right.
So we'll see.
Yeah. So hello, everyone. Hello. We are so happy we're doing a series of birth stories from the vaults of Labor Nurse Mama world. And today, one of my students, Amanda, who's been a student in both courses, is here with us, and we're going to just chat, and then she's just going to tell us a little bit about her births and her experience with us and inside of our community, which is literally going buck wild over there.
Yeah.
I get in there some days and I'm like, I say to Ashley, I'm like, Ashley, what are y'all talking about today? I don't even. So I guess the first thing is, how did you find Labor Nurse Mama? Like, how did you find us? Was it just randomly? Like,
I'm pretty sure it was randomly, because now it's going on 3 years since I first heard of you. But I think I was just going through like Instagram and Reels and just watching birth stuff, and one of your Reels popped up, and I was just like, okay, let me hear more. And like sometimes if someone has info that just sounds like something I want to hear, I'll follow them, or sometimes I'll just watch one video and keep going. But for years, I followed and saw more. And then Fearless Birth came around, and I don't know if it was Fearless Birth, like how soon Fearless Birth was going to happen from when I started following you, but definitely like joined Fearless Birth, upgraded to the VIP because I was just like, I didn't know if I was going to be able to watch all of them live. So
I mean, it's a no-brainer for $27. It really is.
Yeah. And so then I bought the course and went through it with my first, and then then it was like, oh gosh, my second one's coming. Like, I need to make sure I can go back in the course and like watch everything again.
Yeah. I think you emailed us, right? And you were like, I'm having another baby.
Yes, because I knew I wanted to get in again, and I knew you guys had switched platforms.
Right.
And it was Fearless Birth popping up again. I'm just like, hey, I know everything's
time.
Like, what's with the new system? Like, I want to watch all the courses.
Yeah. Oh God, what is with the new system? That was a learning curve for all of us. So I would love to hear, because you've had 2 experiences with us. When you came in the first time, like, what do you think, like, predominantly were you feeling when you found us? And what made you say, yes, I'm in for the entire thing, all the classes?
I just knew that, what I'm saying, mom brain here.
She just had a baby, y'all. Just had a baby, y'all, just now.
So I just knew I wanted to be informed about my birth. I've been around a lot of people who had home births, and I have been around people who had like births that go like unplanned, just the delivery went out the window, and I just knew I wanted to be more in control of everything and know my options and be able to stand up for myself. And so it was just like,
you're my ideal person. I manifested you. Yeah. That's literally what I have written down on who I want to work with. Kid you not, like in my little journal when I started Labor Nurse Mama, all those things. I love that so much. So you came into the world and kind of tell your experience.
Yeah, it was just I loved all the classes, and then the community that we had there was great. I'm trying to remember like back then how it was,
So
but
you can lead in to go to your birth. Like tell us a little bit about your first birth.
yeah, with my
I
first
mean,
birth,
I know it.
yeah, um, I wanted to go into spontaneous labor. I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes, and so I was just like, "We're baby's doing fine. I'm doing fine. Like, can we wait? We want to push this off." And so I was
Yeah.
taking all of Trisha's like tips on how to prepare your body for labor. I was doing all the walking raspberry leaf tea and evening primrose oil, no matter what, everything but the with midwives brew. I did not do
Yeah.
that. So I made it to 40 weeks. We had that appointment, and they were just like, "Oh, like typically you'd have the baby by now," and I'm just like, "What can we do to keep her in?" Just
Yeah.
um
They're not ready for my ladies.
No, and so, but we had talked about like maybe doing a Foley tube or Foley bulb to help. And when she checked me, I was already 3 centimeters. So it's just like, well, I'm too far dilated for that. Um, and we did a membrane sweep, and the next morning I went into labor. Um,
Those
I
membrane sweep work when your body's ready.
yeah, because my body was ready, and I was already doing all these other things, and so that was just it pushed me over the edge.
Yeah.
And I woke up and I'm like, yeah, today's baby day. But I just assumed it would be a while. Like, so I don't know why I told my husband to go to work, but I did. So I'm just like, you can go to work. I'll just be here chilling. Because labor takes a while. First time mom, like,
Yeah.
and so pretty soon after that, I was just like, this is not, I need, I
Yeah.
need help. I need support. And so he came home, and I had family come over, my sister, my mom, and we just labored at home for a while. And I knew I wanted to be at home as long as possible. And so we probably stayed a little bit too long,
Yeah.
but we got to the hospital, and when they checked me, I was an 8. And so, yeah, we
Of
just,
course you were.
yeah. And so we were just trying out, like moving around, doing different positions. And oh, also, I was so chill, like breathing. The nurse at the front desk was just like, "You're in labor."
Yeah, right. She's like, yeah, right.
Yeah, and the someone,
Especially with the first baby. That's not normal.
yeah, the woman in the lobby is like, "She's in labor. Like, take her in."
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we, um, what was I saying? Yeah, we got there at like 5:30.
Let's stop for 1 second. Tell everyone how old baby is.
3 weeks.
Okay. Okay. She's
Yeah,
exhausted.
3 weeks with baby number 2, remembering baby number 1. We
Yeah.
got there around 5:30 in the
Trying
evening.
to, right? Your brain is like new mom style right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was I gonna say? Then I pushed and had her at 8:40 in the evening. So
Yeah.
I pushed for like an hour and a half. It took longer because her hand was like right by her face.
That's exact. It's so funny. Yesterday, same with Chelsea's.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Same
great.
with her baby too. So tell us when you came back this time, has the experience been different for you inside the membership? Do you feel like we've gotten it way more like nailed down, don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely just like jumping in, and
Organized.
I'm like, oh my gosh, there's just the chats are going crazy, and you either jump in or you just ignore it all.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a train wreck. You either have to get in and look or you're like
And if
the
you stay away too long, you have 100 messages.
yeah. Oh, I know. The team and I talk about it all the time. The good thing is you can just like erase them all, like open them all and ignore them. What
Yes.
about this whole dance off thing? Have you seen this?
Yes, I just
Did you?
recorded mine.
Yes, I'm so glad. I am so awkward. I am like I can dance if I've had a few drinks under my belt, but not sober. So I'm like, maybe I'll drink some wine tonight or some vodka and do a little dance and
Yeah. I
start it.
need to tell Ashley to just use the smallest clip of me.
I'll probably be the one editing it. So I'll do it.
You, yeah, just like a tiny clip.
I'm very good at it. Yeah. My son, I was like, "Hey, you wanna dance with me?" And he's like naming all these dances. I was like, "No, no, no. Mommy's old. We are not doing any of that."
Oh
And then he goes out and he goes, "All my friends wanna dance with you too." I was like, "No."
my gosh.
Okay, so you come back and we have nailed the membership at this point. We've gotten it organized. We did move platforms, which was a little snag food there in the middle. But tell me, so let's go with the classes. What do you feel from the classes themselves was the most powerful aha or takeaway for you for your births?
Um, just like knowing different options and what like things can happen.
I love that noise.
And then just like labor positions. That was super helpful this
It
time
makes a
around.
huge difference, doesn't it, to know how to move your body? And
Yes.
it's so crazy, like, just knowing certain positions can change everything for your experience, everything. I wish
Yeah.
I would have known all that I've learned so much from my doulas, from Taylor and Lene and from Allison.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So like this time around, like it was definitely like the labor positions, which really was helped me
Yeah.
um, with this delivery. And the first time it was the mindset and just all the techniques, breathing techniques, and just the vibe and just staying calm.
Yeah. Did you use the labor bat signal the first time? I don't remember.
I had it and I kind of used it, but I don't think I used it for birth.
Yeah. Maybe postpartum?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's really funny because that crop of you guys back then seemed to really use it more for postpartum than for labor. And the girls now seem to use it more for labor than postpartum, but it's so much power on both sides. And part of why, well, I mean, I adore Ashley, but part of why I invested in getting her trained as a postpartum doula is because she already has such a natural inclination for all of that, you know? Like, she's such a researcher anyway. But now, you guys, in the labor bat signal, for those of you guys listening who don't know what the labor bat signal is, at this point, you should. But our labor bat signal is an add on that you can add on to your birth class suite. And it is for 12 weeks of direct access to me and my doulas through the Telegram chat. It's like having a text message. So tell
Right.
me, yeah, tell me about the labor bat signal this time.
Oh, this time it was great because I was super exhausted and wanting to have this baby. And my feeling was like, oh, I'm going to have this baby earlier. Like, my gut, my husband and I were both like, I think the baby's going to come earlier than 40 weeks.
Yeah.
And so those like 4 weeks from 36 weeks when it started to week 40 and 4 days or whatever when she came, it was just like, they're checking in like, how are you doing? And I'm just like, I don't like, I'm not great. I just want this
Yeah.
baby to come. Like,
Well, and we try
oh,
to help you guys mentally too.
yes. And so just all the suggestions to help my mental game, and then positions of like after a doctor appointment, I'd be like, okay, this is kind of where we're at. And so Lene at the time was just like, okay, try these
Do this,
positions,
do that. Yeah.
open. Okay, now do these positions, and
Yeah.
like all the,
Did you happen to print out the positioning guide and take it with you?
yeah. Did I
Yeah.
use it? No, but I printed it out and
Okay. Well,
got
you
it.
had us anyway. Yeah. So tell everybody why you didn't use it.
I woke up on last Friday, or not last Friday, 3 Fridays ago.
Okay.
I woke up at 3:20 in the morning to contractions. And
I love this
I
story.
pull out the app and I'm like trying to track them, and they're like 3-ish to 5 minutes apart. I was like, okay, this is go time. So I'm trying to wake up my husband. I hop in the shower.
Did he take you seriously? Like, did he be like he was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah," or was he like, "Maybe you should figure it out?"
No, it was harder to wake him up because he's been sleeping on the couch
Okay.
because I was just taking up too much room.
Nice.
So we weren't in the same room. I'm trying to get his attention, but also like stay calm. And I wanted to hop in the shower
Yeah.
because water is just great, keeps you relaxed. And
Oh
so
my
he finally,
gosh, hydrotherapy's the best. It's my favorite in labor.
yeah, he finally comes in. I'm just like, call everyone now. Like when it's 3 to 5 minutes apart. Like we need
It's that
everyone.
Exorcist moment when your voice is like, "Call everyone."
I'm like, ugh. Yeah.
I
So he
love
calls
it.
his parents to come watch our daughter. We call my sister, and she's like an hour away, so she's gonna drive right to the hospital, call the doctor, and then they have to call him back. And I'm just like, I need your help, but he's also like loading up the car and
Yeah.
calling everyone. And so we finally get to the hospital like at 5, like we're arriving there, and we go right in, and
3:20 to 5 AM, you guys.
yeah, we got there as soon as we could, but it was still too long.
Yeah.
What on, hey baby, the other daughter came in. So
Hi.
we get there at 5 in the morning. They wheel me up, and I am just like, they're coming. They let up a little bit in the car, the contractions, but they're coming. And I hear them say something about triage, and I'm like, not triage. It's like,
You're like, "Listen, woman,
oh my
bypass
gosh, so I'm
triage."
just like, not triage, because I was in triage for a while with my first, even
Yeah,
because of
I
no
remember
room.
that.
And so we go in. I'm like, I wanted to hop in the pool. I wanted to get in the shower just so I could calm down. Just like, it's. Can you take her?
What?
Can you take her? Sorry. And so, I knew just hopping in the shower, I would have been able to just.
And when you got there, you were like 9 centimeters, right?
Yes, they checked me and I was 9, and so they're like, you can't get in the shower. And
That's one of my girls.
they're just like, I need the shower to calm down, and just because it just was bam, 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 bam. And so, yeah, 9 centimeters. I got in a ball, but then we did get on the bed, and I was in one position, and they were having a hard time with the heartbeat, finding the heartbeat, I believe, or maybe it was going down at that point. I don't know. Either way,
Probably because she was moving down so fast.
yes. And so either way, I do end up on my back, and they're telling me to push, and yeah, I'm just pushing, and I'm just like, help me. Like, I needed that guidance, that like talk from them, just like reminding me to breathe and push. Yeah, and she comes at 5:44. So 5 o'clock I arrive, 5:44 we have her.
So much for all those labor plans.
Yeah, they say the second one's fast, and that was fast enough.
Yeah, that was fast. I know. I remember when I woke up, like it had all happened because you messaged us at like 3 when it all started. And
Yeah.
then by the time we were up, I think Lene messaged you at like 5:45 and you were like, baby was here at 5:44.
Yeah, I don't even know when I pulled out my phone. I'm just like, oh, hi.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love it so much. So tell me, postpartum wise, how has the membership and community been for you? Besides a little overwhelming with the chat.
Yeah, besides overwhelming as a new mom, fresh new mom again, I would say it's just been great because I can hop on and say, like, hey, I'm awake, I'm nursing, or I see
I'm
someone else who
alive.
already, like, said that they're up.
Yeah.
Or even if I don't say, I can just like read the old messages.
Yeah.
But there's always someone there, and like when she was spitting up, they're like child was spitting up a lot.
Yeah.
And
And
so
it
it's
helps
just that
you.
camaraderie, even if they're like 2 months ahead of me,
Yeah.
3 months ahead, or there's just a week ahead. We're all just like
Yeah.
kind of in there.
And then there's a person that's a week behind or a couple days behind or a couple weeks behind. That's what I love. You guys
Yeah.
have been so incredible. I know I 100% have the most incredible membership of women ever. And for $19 a month, it's insane. Like I
Yeah.
love it so much. And I can't wait for our pajama party, not this week, but the next.
Okay, I need to put it on my calendar because I
Yeah,
don't
it's
remember when
I
anything
think
is.
I think it's Saturday night at 7:30, but we do have like the hangouts Monday, Wednesday, and Friday because next week is Fearless Birth Experience.
Yeah.
So make sure you come and hang out with us. So what I've been asking everybody, what would you tell someone who is newly pregnant and is like, should I join? Should I not? What would you say to them?
Yes. Um, especially if you want to just like go into your birth with confidence, and your delivery. You have like, especially with the membership, there's so many other people you can ask questions of, as well as like buying the course and learning all from that. And then we have the hangouts.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a lot to glean
Yeah.
and space to ask questions.
I wish I would have had something like this when I was pregnant with all of mine, because I don't care if it's your first or your second or your fifth, you still have like that desire and that need to chat with people that are in the same walk of life. And like, like even when I was breastfeeding Gracie, it was number 7, things were so freaking different. Like I never had so much trouble. And I can't imagine if I would have had a space, because getting a hold of a lactation consultant, it was only during office hours. They would call me back the next day. So 24 hours, my brain is like spinning.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even imagine if I would have had something like this. I wish I would have thought of this years and years ago. And like, I love it so much. And I love you guys so much. You know that we all adore you guys so much. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for coming today.
Yeah, of
I know
course.
it was kind of up in the air.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, and I know she's like at the end of her letting mom film this video moment.
Yep.
I
She's
can
just
tell.
gonna be like, I'm ready to be awake and feed me.
I'm going to throw up. If anybody's watching and they want to come to Fearless Birth, I've got it up on the corner where you can register, or you can register here. You can go to labornursemama.com/fearless, and it's all next week, 5 free birth classes. They're about 30 minutes a piece now. We did have them longer, but I've shortened them, and you guys can come and hang out and meet Amanda and meet my other moms. If you guys upgrade to the birth momentum, then the VIP, then you can come and hang out with us on Zoom. All right, girl. Have a fantastic weekend and get some rest and
Thank you.
celebrate you. All right. Have a good day.